Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be installing Prism Plus Impact LED accent lights by Kuryakyn. I've had these for, well, since Sturgis. I did do the headlight previously and I did that in Sturgis. Today I'm going to be installing the rest of the accent lighting now that I got my Y cables that I'm going to need to run on both sides of the bike. So let's get this laid out, prepped and ready, and let's get to work. Alright, so as you can see, basically what I did was installed the Y connector. Sorry for the traffic. Installed the Y connector, attached the front headlight, and then split it off to run my strand. So basically what I did was I ran my strand, I kind of figured out where I wanted everything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, clean up those spots with rubbing alcohol so that the 3M tape will get the best adhesion possible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean this up, go ahead and button up everything nice and tight with zip ties, make it all nice and clean, and finish this project up and see how it looks at night. buttoned up, got all the lights where I wanted them. One thing you gotta know about the 3M tape is when you are putting it on, you wanna make sure A, that the surface is very clean, and B, you wanna hold pressure on it for a couple seconds, make sure you have good adhesion, and then you can move on to the next one. I've got everything zip tied up, everything's nice and clean, tucked under. Let's take a little look around and I'll give you a little close-up view of everything. Button her up. So there's your control module. There's your Y cable. Comes off, splits into two. One goes to the front light, one goes to the rest of the lights. Got everything nice and zip tied up. And let's take a look under the bike. Going way up under there. And you can add on to this, go further down the bike, and I might do that later on. I'll have to look at some options, but let's get this seat back on and wrap this up.
One hour later.
Alright, I am all buttoned up with this project and I am loving it. Pretty easy install. I think about an hour to do all of it, and that was like pre-routing, cleaning, taking the seat off, the whole 9 yards. So not bad. The only thing, depending on the kit you buy, make sure that you have the Y cables. If you don't, you will need to order those because you will need them. Now, I'm not sure if I showed you before, but this does come with an app. Here it is. So right now it's on ride. Change that up. And you can set the pattern, you can set the colors. I mean, this thing is so customizable. I don't know why this keeps going back. Red, white, and blue. That's one of my favorites. You can change how fast it goes. Totally customizable. There's even one, I'm gonna have to fix that. Not sure why it keeps going back to that. There's also one that you can set to your music. So when you're playing your music, it goes to the beat of your music. So I'd highly recommend it. It's a great system. The app is fantastic. It's easy to use. So check them out. Kuryakyn, Prism Plus. And my dog is whining in the background. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification for future episodes. And be sure to like and share this video. Thanks again, and we'll see you this weekend on the road.